Getting more black teachers in the classroom is the goal, but those who are already there say they can tell just how much of a difference their presence makes for students who identify with them. Black students who are exposed to one black teacher by third grade are 13% more likely to enroll in college. And those who had two black teachers are 32% more likely to enroll in college. That's according to a 2018 study published by the National Bureau of Economic Research. Wesley Turner is an 8th grade social studies teacher at Highland Middle School.
I'm being a black teacher at that too. You have a kind of a space where students are kind of comfortable to talk to you. It's really about relationships anyway. So if you have that relationship with your students and they trust you.
Turner also sponsors the school's Black Student Union, where students can discuss a variety of topics, more often topics that include issues of race.
Part of it's like validating that and letting them know that like, I know what you're feeling. It's real. I can experience what you're feeling, and it's like something that you shouldn't be going through, but to know what it is. And even in my class with like, not even my students of color, my black students, I make sure that they know like what we're perpetuating around them. What are some things that they can do to combat different things? What are some things that they can do to kind of like call it out or just recognize it? Because I think a lot of students recognize it, but they don't really, like I said, connect what's actually happening.
Turner says his students ask for more truthful accounts of black history, something that has historically been lacking in classroom curriculum. Highly publicized events of police brutality like the death of George Floyd have presented opportunities for more discussion in Turner's classroom.
You don't even have to prompt them. They're like, yeah, we talked about this. And they're like, oh yeah, just like on the news. Oh, I'm like Breonna Taylor. Like it's very obvious for these kids that what's going on in the world. So when we're talking about these things in class, it really lets me like challenge what they're thinking and make them think more about like, is it this one instance or is it a historic instance?
Revamping the classroom curriculum in terms of black history is something the district has been working toward through the racial equity policy. Shashray McCormick, who teaches at JCPS's only school for girls of color, says that revamping is necessary.
So much of the weight is on black educators to do the work, but it's going to take all of us to do the work of educating our kids.
McCormick says black students deserve to feel included in their education, whether that is making sure their experiences and culture are recognized or making sure more teachers look like them.
At the end of the day, we have to speak truth to power. We just absolutely do, because if we don't, we're going to continue to be in this pattern that we're in.
Statistics provided by JCPS state that 16.1% of the district's teachers are of color.
To be a black woman in education, the weight definitely is that intersectionality between you are constantly fighting the battle of not only being black, but also being a woman. And so with the blackness, you have to constantly fight the stereotypes and the stigmas that are attached to that.
Dr. LaRonda Mathis is the assistant principal at Coleridge Taylor Montessori Elementary School.
We are very intentional about looking at exactly what are you planning, whether you are a white educator or a black educator. So we have instructional coaches working with teachers every day to ensure that they are decolonize their curriculum.
Selena Fishback, who is the director of the Louisville Teacher Residency Program, says they not only recruit black and brown teachers, but provide support to retain the ones they have.
In regard to teachers, we are sitting at 16%. And so that is why we are intentionally recruiting more teachers that reflect our students so that they can be role models, not only for teachers or students of color in the classroom, but all students within the JCPS community.
Carrie Grace, WLKY News.